Chris Bay is excited. Flip Gordon's excited. I'm excited. Are you excited, Roberto?
Oh, you know, I'm excited. And by the sounds of it, Brisbane itself is excited for this first time ever dream match. And there's the bell and handshake.
Show of respect before the match begins. Always good. Locking up here, the collar and elbow tie up.
Already out of the gate, we may not see a lot of incredible flips, but of course, jockeying for position. And as I say that, a massive cool kip up there by Chris Bay, back into the wrist lock.
Surprisingly quick how these men just immediately go into moving like that.
Almost unreal.
It's almost as if their instinct is to be flying through the air rather than standing there to wrestle.
You can say it's their ultra instinct just flying through the air without even a second breeze.
Chris Bay with control here. Flip Gordon with the headstand. Pops out with the handstand. Now that is creative maneuvering.
Hey, he was dancing before on 2 feet. Now he can do it on his 2 hands.
I wish I was that graceful on my feet.
I wish I was that graceful, period.
Chris Bay respecting it.
How can you not? Like, not a lot of people can say they can do that.
Oh, absolutely not.
But I think now we're getting back into the action here. Headlock here by Chris Bay. Sorry to cut you off there, Lachlan.
No, I was just going to say, interesting that they go back to jockeying for control. This time Chris Bay taking it. Throwing up the 2 sweet, but an immediate kip up from Flip Gordon.
Chris Bay annoyed that Flip Gordon got out with the kip up there, but I think it was just baiting him, making him run. Flip Gordon doing a flip over Chris Bay, but I think Chris Bay slowly starting to get annoyed here with all the flips here by Flip Gordon.
Chris Bay over the top rope, over the back of Flip Gordon, then under, then over again. Now backwards with the head scissors. Flip Gordon landing on his feet. I'm going to get dizzy watching this match.
It's like every bit of offense Chris Bay tries to throw at Flip Gordon, he just can't seem to do it. Just can't seem to get him off his feet because, as the namesake goes, Flip Gordon keeps flipping to get out of it.
Dueling flips there by both men. Both catch each other's feet.
Both men catching the feet. And a huge standoff there. Both Chris Bay and Flip Gordon. And I think Flip Gordon throwing out 2 sweet. What on earth is he doing here?
Taking advantage of the 2 sweet offered by the member of Bullet Club. Ending with that kick to the head there.
Really, really rocking Chris Bay there.
Huge chop to the chest of Chris Bay.
We have not seen a lot of chops here tonight, but every time I hear it chop, I feel my chest stinging. There's not fun to take. Oh! Running chop even more. If you thought a standing chop was bad, a running one is even worse.
These chops echoing through my headset and a kick right to the back by Flip Gordon.
I think the fun and games are over for Flip as he's starting to
He remains on 1 feet after that kick.
Oh, massive knee scouting the moonsault by Chris Bay. And now I think the fun and games are over. Chris Bay with a massive back elbow taking down Flip Gordon.
Maybe he learned to flip because his name was Flip.
It's one of those things. Is it called an orange because it's the color orange, or is the color named after the fruit? Who knows? But either way, what we do know, massive body shots there by Chris Bay to Flip Gordon.
Never mind orange. Flip Gordon's about to be black and blue from the impact of those punches by Chris Bay. Leaping into a European uppercut to the back of the neck there.
We've seen a lot of kicks to the back tonight. I've never seen a European uppercut to the back. A massive mark there to the back. Oh, Flip Gordon left by that European uppercut. Flip Gordon trying to get back into it, but unfortunately for him, Chris Bay has him scouted.
Kick right to the side of the gut. That's going to swell up the musculature in that area, impede breathing. And when you have your head forced into that turnbuckle, it just knocks you silly.
Chris Bay keeping the pressure on Flip Gordon. Flip Gordon's offense is best when he's up on top. Able to get those flips in.
These leaping uppercuts by Bay are just incredible.
He's keeping the pressure. He's keeping the pressure on him, and I think... Oh, Flip Gordon tied up into the ropes here. What is Chris Bay doing?
Thunderous kicks by Bay.
Flip Gordon unable to defend himself.
Chris Bay delivering a massive drop kick into a Tree of Woe hung Flip Gordon, who just manages to kick out at 2 there.
How much has that kick out taken out of him with all the punishment that Flip Gordon has sustained by Chris Bay here tonight?
Flip Gordon's got some huge experience under his belt though. Let's not forget, he was on the original All-In card.
Yes, he was. But I think Chris Bay is trying to go all in with this abdominal stretch right here.
Chris Bay, the Impact mainstay, managing to ground Flip Gordon.
And now that Flip Gordon's is grounded, is staying still in one position, unable to use those flips, but the crowd going behind Flip Gordon at the moment. Hip toss, counter. Flip landing on his feet from the hip toss.
Massive super kick there by Flip Gordon into the fireman's carry position. Chris Bay fights out of it. Gordon goes straight to the second rope, into a spear.
Second rope spear by Flip Gordon. That is absolutely incredible.
Not only was that spear incredible, the fact that Chris Bay was able to kick out at 2, the ultimate finesser somehow surviving such a brutal maneuver. The uppercuts coming thick and fast in this match. Oh my stars.
That is an incredible mid-air collision. Chris Bay able to scout that, I don't know, springboard cross-body attempt from Flip Gordon into a drop kick, but I think that's taken all the wind out of Flip Gordon.
But it may have taken all the wind out of Chris Bay as well. Bay also had to land from that huge aerial position. The Brisbane crowd here appreciating the athleticism on display here in this first time ever matchup.
And I return that sentiment as well. This is completely awesome, like that chop. And the other one there, return from Chris Bay to Flip Gordon, but Flip Gordon wants some more.
These two just hammering into each other's chest on the outside here. Huge enziguri by Chris Bay.
Rocking to the side of the head of Flip Gordon, enough to stun him. Sometimes all you need is one good move to stun an opponent to get back on top.
Bay managing to get inside, but copping an enziguri for his trouble. Flip holding himself on the top rope for an extra moment before delivering that drop kick.
Returning the favor with a drop kick. It was a drop kick that got Chris Bay on top. And now it's a drop kick that has got Flip Gordon back on top.
Another uppercut there. I don't know how many times I can say huge in one shot. Kick right to the head after leaping onto the top rope.
Not Chris Bay silly.
Chris Bay fights out of the fireman's carry position.
Up and over.
Pushes Flip into the rope. Flip with a leaping knee strike.
into the fireman's carry. What on earth is Flip Gordon going for?
Like an aeroplane spin by the looks of things. Into a Samoan drop that he leaps out of onto the second rope for a springboard moonsault.
Just not enough to put Chris Bay away, the wily veteran, the former X Division champion.
And now the same from the top, but not able to connect.
An even bigger moonsault from Flip Gordon, but completely missing.
You know, the aeroplane spin is used to disorient an opponent, but these two competitors who spend so much time flipping and pirouetting through the air, I can't imagine how it would affect them.
I don't even think these people get dizzy anymore.
Destroyer from Chris Bay doesn't get the 3.
An incredible move there by Chris Bay, of course. Massive flip there, using his own flip on Flip Gordon against them. But Chris Bay, you can look it into his eye. He's feeling something. He's feeling that the end is near. He's going to try and put away Flip Gordon and put him down for good.
But if that didn't, what could?
I guess. We're about to find out.
Oh, he got caught trying to deliver that cutter. Super kick by Flip Gordon.
Spinning back heel kick by Chris Bay. A naturally gifted talent right there, a naturally amazing kick.
Off the second, Flip returns it with the cutter. And there it is, Flip Gordon victorious.
What an incredible match by both men. Flips were held, but unfortunately for Chris Bay tonight, Flip Gordon was the winner in this first ever Dream Match encounter.